Hi, I am Radha from truthmakesintimate.com, and I support people to create deeper connection in their lives. I am in my apartment in Bucharest, so you might hear some noise from my neighbors, just so that you were warned not to be surprised. Today I want to talk about she cuts me off. I mean, he, she, we all know that situation when we are with a friend or with a partner, maybe with one of our children, and we have a fight, or I just say something and then the other person stops speaking with me. You know, she cuts me off. She gives me the silent treatment. Now that's quite a crappy place to be in, isn't it? We feel that the other person feels hurt. It has to do with us, but they are not so open to talk about it and to find a way back to connection. And that's difficult. I don't know about you, but me, I usually in these situations feel, I go on and on in my head, like, what did I do wrong? And why isn't she speaking already? And just so much preoccupied with this that I can't even focus on what I need to do on that day. Behind that there is a lot of fear. It's like panic more. It's like a feeling that something bad is going to happen. What if she's never going to speak with me again? And also anger. I really feel angry. It's like, how can you be so cruel? How can you not see how much it hurts me when you're silent? I really feel like a little bug held, like by a leg, by a moody child. I squirm in those moments. I fight for my life. So yeah, quite difficult. And we try to do something. We want the other person so much to speak or to not be upset again that we do what we can. And in my case, I know we have all different styles. In my case, I also stop speaking. I take a step back and I'm giving the silent treatment in return, and then we get in this kind of competition whose silent treatment is stronger. I also know that other people are doing it differently. Sometimes we roll our eyes in the head and we go like, really, is this your solution to everything? Or don't you think this is a bit exaggerated? What did I do now? We kind of attack the other person. I mean, we do what we can, and we can see it doesn't work. We can see that only makes the other person to fight more, maybe to become even more resolute in their silence. But many times we don't see another way. So this video is about this. Is there another way? And I want to share a different approach which I can see is very useful in my relationships and in others, for people I work with. And that is to take a step back and notice this charge. Just notice that there is a charge there, that we really panic. We want the other person to speak now. It's like, why don't you speak with me? Why wouldn't you speak with me? And if we become really curious about it, and sometimes with some support, we can see that this is coming from a long time ago. It does. All of us as children, one way or another, we were cut off by our parents, by both of them or by one. Not all the times, but sometimes. And as children, we are very sensitive. So it may be that our parents had their problems, that they had their stresses, and that's why they reacted like that. But what we feel in those moments is that our only caretakers don't love us anymore. We feel our world is coming to an end. We don't know if they are ever going to talk with us again. That's quite scary. That's very difficult for a child. And the charge of today has a connection, has to do with that. So what I say is, in these moments, so when we are faced today with someone cutting us off, we can take some distance. We can go to our room, we can go out for a walk, we can go out in nature and take the time to feel inside, to feel, open the door to that little girl or that little boy who was cut off. Maybe, maybe we were sent to the doghouse, like, you go to your room, I'm not going to tell you what's wrong, but you figure it out for yourself and then come back. Or maybe sometimes our parents just were upset, sad, angry, but didn't open up to us what it is about. And we as children, many times we think it's about me. Oh, I did something wrong. So really open the door, see that little boy or that little girl, understand her, feel for her. And with that, we can sense that the charge we had in the beginning is slowly diffusing. And the more we connect to those events, the more we connect to this little girl, this little boy, the more we soothe ourselves, we calm ourselves down. And I say, take your time, really take your time and feel as the charge is diffusing, and we are done when the charge is completely gone or almost completely gone. That's when we are done. And that's when we can come back to the other person. Then we can really have an interaction, and we can come back to the other person and say, I can see that you are upset, and I can see that it has to do with me, so I wonder, would you be open to talk about it? And then, and this is really important, we can add, and I'm sorry, I see I reacted to your silence, I attacked you, or I was ironic. It's coming from the fact that as a child I was cut off, and that was very, very scary for me. I panicked, and again today I panicked because of that. So I just want you to know that, because when we do that, whatever little charge was left, we then diffuse it even further, and then that's how we then open up. That's how we come from a different place to our friend or lover or partner. So that's another way to do it. And the other person might still say, I'm not ready to speak. And that's fine. that's fine, because in the end what matters is that we restored the connection, we took out the fight of the situation, and we opened the space for that discussion to happen. So maybe later, maybe now, but that discussion will have room now to happen, and that's what we can do. That's what is in our hands. I hope you found this useful. This is what I wanted to share today, and if you did, then see you soon. Thank you.